Today our topic is smart agriculture and how technology can help us to change the way farming is done. First, I would like to do a warm up before we move to today's section. So Taylor, please help to share our first poll. The idea is that I would like to understand how many attendees join this webinar already has some agriculture project ongoing. Yeah. From now around 40% of attendees already has their agriculture project ongoing, and 50 doesn't has, but it's okay. Yeah, if you have any new idea or you want to know more things, I could share within this webinar, and I hope those content will help you. So I think we last for 10 more seconds, then we close. Okay, yeah. Move to the main topic of today's presentation. I believe everyone has heard that technology can help to make our life easier. But what would happen exactly after we implement AI and IoT? As you can see from the illustration here, first element is IoT. What IoT can do, it connects every device, sensor on the field so that we could get data from sensor and manage the connected device. Furthermore, with a suitable internet connection, we consolidate this data to the central management system or dashboard for operators to get insights in real time. Then AI. The AI can either help to analyze this data for better farming plan or equip robots with machine vision to work autonomously. Yeah?
Sorry, we can only see you. We don't see a presentation.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I forgot to share the screen. Sorry for that. So yeah, for the first part, it's the beginning, so it's fine. For this part, I will restart again. Yeah, previously I mentioned technology can help to make life easier, but what exactly will happen after we implement AI and IoT? So from the first element is IoT. So IoT can connect every device sensor and get data, then transfer this data to the cloud. And with the connection, we could consolidate this data to central management system and the dashboard for operators to get insights in real time. Then AI here, the second element, can help to analyze the data for better farming plan or equip robots with machine vision to work automatically and reduce dependency in laboring. So what's the result of combination with the AI and the IoT? Farmer can then increase output and enhance sustainability due to real-time insight and a better farming strategy. And the robot can relieve farmer from intensive laboring load so that they can work on tasks that can create more value. Previously, I mentioned two core elements of smart agriculture, IoT and AI. So let's start with IoT. How does it work? To start with a simple concept, we need IoT Gateway as a bridge to get the data from IoT device and transfer data to data system. So from left-hand side, you can see IoT Gateway connect to the IoT device on the field, then push this data to the data system such as cloud or local server. IoT Gateway needs different type of communication such as RS485, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, LoRa, etc. to connect with different sensors and push the data to the cloud. The protocol Modbus and MQTT are also required as language to talk between sensor and the cloud. ARM provides IoT Gateway based on either ARM or x86 structure that integrates protocols and compatible with different types of communications. Besides, it also equips with different I/O, computing power, or even chassis with different IP rating design for requirements from variable use case. So what
IoT technology can be used in various
sorry, I need to remove the, okay. So what application could be built from IoT technologies in smart agriculture? As you could see, IoT could help on application from light, temperature, humidity, soil quality monitoring, or automation applications such as irrigation and the livestock monitoring, etc. And there are more out there. So I would like to give some example of use case from temperature humidity monitoring. Customer may leverage it to control the storage environment for grain and then reduce loss from spoiled. And another example is livestock monitoring. Farmer can get real-time data for animals' physical condition and take this data as reference to support optimal livestock performance by providing exact amount of feed for each animal based on their body weight and the activity level. So here I would like to launch our second poll. Would like to know which IoT application is more popular if you would like to build one. All right, from current status I get, it's quite separate, but more people vote for lighting, temperature, and humidity monitoring. And the second one is automatic irrigation. This one is quite interesting since it could be connected with a lighting sensor, temperature sensor, so that you could do forecast, weather forecast to see if your land has enough moisture. If not, then start irrigation. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to next page. Now let's take a look at Aon's IoT product portfolio. First, let's see the figure from left-hand side. You could see the popular connectivity technologies at the current stage and the information regarding to data rate and the transmission range. On the left side is the connectivity technology for local area use case, and the right side are the ones for wide area use case. From right-hand side, you can see our product portfolio. Upper side are the gateways based on x86 Intel CPU, and on the rightmost is our outdoor IoT gateway with IP68 chassis and the LTE Wi-Fi LoRa connectivity. Lower side are the ones based on CPU. They come with different connectivity technologies such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Zigbee for local area use case, and the LTE, NB-IoT for wide area application. You may wonder why we don't have gateways with 5G. No worry, it's also in our product roadmap, and there are several products compatible with 5G will be launched in next coming months. So here I would like to launch our third poll to understand which connectivity technology would be more prevalent. Taylor, please. Yeah, from current voting status, I could see LoRa, 5G, and the Wi-Fi are the top three. Yeah, LoRa I could imagine since it's very popular in wide area network use case, and it's only use low power, can even be powered on by battery. So yeah, And the 5G, of course, the latest technology, and everyone is interested about it. For Wi-Fi, yeah, Wi-Fi has a higher transmission rate, so it's very good for local area use case and the most popular for current stage. Yeah, Taylor, I think we could end this poll, and I will move to next page. So here comes to our solution architecture. As I mentioned in previous slide, our gateways are compatible with various connectivity technology to connect different devices and the sensor, and get data through Modbus, then pass to cloud through MQTT protocol. Within our gateways, there are gateway setting tools to configure the settings to connect with the sensor or device. And the node rate is integrated within our gateways so that user can visualize the programming and leverage the flow editing tool to streamline the development process. And within the cloud, user can leverage application created by Aeon to access the central management system and the dashboard to get the real-time insights that collected from the sensors. Yeah. Next, I would like to share another technology element for smart agriculture, which is AI and the robot. Robot is made of several components, and to make every piece work harmoniously requires huge amounts of effort for integration. Like a human, we need eyes, brain, foot, and arm to understand what we see and take related action. The same concept applies to robot. For eyes of robot, here we are talking about different kinds of camera. Then it goes to brain, which is the AI model, and the computing board to think and make decision. And the go to action unit, which are wheel and the robotic arm to take related action based on order given. Aeon brings a related partner to reduce the efforts for customer to start their development. And in later slides, I will share more information. The integration of separate components mentioned in previous page could already take lots of efforts before you start development of your real application. What Aeon does to help on this? For successful AI and robotic project, first you need right hardware, which can fulfill your requirement in terms of hardware application level. And the Aeon provides wide range of products for this purpose. And you need right software stacks, AI model, with integration for needs from your use case. And we all know in current AI and IoT era, it's not easy to do it alone. So Aeon finds partner within AI and the IoT ecosystem to expedite this process and reduce difficulty while development. For AI model, we partner with Watari, and for robotic integration, we have Cognitin. In later slides, I will give more information regarding to what we have done together. Start from hardware. Here is a brief overview of Aeon's AI product portfolio. We provide wide range of products to fulfill different requirements. On the left-hand side, you can see we provide hardware based on Intel CPU and with the Intel Movidius AI accelerator. If you are into NVIDIA Jetson family, we provide Boxer based on every Jetson products from Nano, TX2 to Xavier NX, and the AGX Xavier. For computing units with even higher performance, you could seek for our Boxer PC with Intel Xeon CPU plus either module with 4 or 8 Mirror-X AI accelerators or NVIDIA graphic card. Then let's move to solutions we have built up with our partner Cognitin. It's a robotic solution kit. This is UpSquare RoboMaker Pro kit, which includes and integrates Intel RealSense 3D camera, UpSquare computing board, Intel Mirror-X AI accelerator, and Wi-Fi Bluetooth module and wheel. The kit could be a perfect starting point for MR development. it comes with a robotic sample applications such as SLAM, navigation, mapping, and object recognition, etc. So you could start building a demo right out of box already. And the integration with Amazon AWS RoboMaker allows you to simulate in virtual environment to quickly iterate your design ideas and deploy to real robots on field for field tests when you think your algorithm is optimized within the simulation environment. AWS RoboMaker also provides the fleet management service that you can leverage to manage thousands of robots on the field at the same time. So regarding to AI model and machine vision, we have collaborated with our partner Watari. Watari selects our hardware as platform to build the smart camera within build a smart camera, and it includes their AI model. So leverage their in-house AI training platform and the expertise in AI field. They can create AI model for machine vision application. And this AI model is tailor-made for your use case. You just need to provide Watari with your idea and some of good images, and then they can leverage their AI training platform to help you to build up this application. And there are examples here for related machine vision application they have created so far, such as quality control, license plate recognition, and personal protective equipment detection, etc. And Watari's AI model can be compatible with all AI products, no matter it's NVIDIA, Intel, or even ARM-based platform, depends on different project needs.
Providing solution to.
So here I list down some applications that robotics and the AI can support, such as harvesting and material handling, weed control, disease and pest detection. These applications could then help to reduce chemical usage because weed controlling allows us to spray herbicides only on weeds itself, and increase productivity as disease and pest detection could help to rule out factors that will impact crop yield. Finally, reduce dependency on labor due to robots that can automate harvesting and the material handling process. So here I would like to launch our fourth poll. Would like to know which AI and the robotic application is more popular. Yeah. Okay, from current result, I could see harvesting robots and weed controlling and pest detection are the most popular three. Okay, yeah, thank you, Taylor. So we could end this poll and I will go to next. You have heard about how AI, robots, and IoT work. AI products and the solution and the related applications. Let's now move on to some of use cases built based on AI's offerings. First is the IoT related use case for water pump. The challenge customer face is that it's difficult to know each pump status and the location in real time. So they leverage our IoT Gateway SRG3352 to get the pump status, alarm, and the battery health. and the LTE and the GPS module built within it to get the location information, then upload the data via LTE network. Then customer could monitor status online and improve flexibility on schedule, then optimize equipment usage rate to extend the pump life cycle. Next, let's take a look at the self-driving vehicle application, which can make tractor move automatically without farmer in the driver's seat. This is the real case in China, Beijing. The customer used Boxer 8221 based on NVIDIA Jetson Nano. The Boxer connects to in total, we have 2 Boxer within this application, and each Boxer can connect to 3 cameras. Then control vehicle through RS-232 and the PLC controller. You can see from the picture here, 3 cameras is in the front and 3 in the back. The cameras here are doing the path planning, and this vehicle also includes the LiDAR sensor to detect the obstacle like a human or object in front of the tractor and avoid it. So customers select our Boxer because of its compact size, so that it could be put within the driver's seat. Yeah. So here is our 5th poll. I would like to launch our 5th poll. As you can see, for machine vision and the connection with camera are important for AI and the robotic application. So we'd like to know more regarding to the requirement on camera interface. Yeah. I could see from the current result, PoE, of course, PoE already have a power on Ethernet to supply power to camera. So it's a very simple setup for camera within robotic or machine vision application. And the next one is the most popular, I would say more popular interface, which is USB. Yeah, these 2 are the highest 2. Okay, thank you. Another real use case on tractor, but this time it's not for autonomous driving. It's actually used for weight controlling based on our Boxer 8240 with NVIDIA Jetson AGX Xavier. So our Boxer is connected to 4 PoE cameras and leverage machine vision to identify weeds from farm crop, then spray herbicides only on it. For outdoor usage, AEON also provides the service of customization on chassis with a different IP rating design. We have built an IP69K outdoor chassis for one of our customers, and it's also for vehicle use case. So here I would like to launch our last poll to understand what's your requirement for IP rating design on chassis. Yeah. From the result I saw now, the most popular one would be IP68. Yeah, could understand this result because currently for most of our outdoor use case, what we receive for the request on IP rating is mostly IP68. And the second one would be IP65. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So this one is our this is the last use case I would like to share within this webinar. It's the sorting machine that leverage Boxer 8250 AI and machine vision to sort out the rice with bad quality. It's not. This is just an example of real use case I would like to share. It's not limited to only rice. If you have the correct AI model and the related image that could train a sophisticated model, then you can do materials sorting for other items as well. Yeah. So as you can see here from this animation, customer leverage our Boxer and the machine vision, then they put the rice into their sorting machine. Then when rice passes the camera and the Boxer will identify and control the ejector to eject the compressed air, then to sort out the rice with bad quality. Then they could keep the ones in a big batch with a good quality. Yeah. So how to get started with your agriculture project with AI? First, you could let us know what type of object you want to monitor and the size of your land. Then the goal you want to achieve and or challenge you want to be solved. Then finally, the RF signal that is available in your country. Aeon Land could leverage our know-how and the partners within our ecosystem together to help you on your agriculture use case. If you have any idea in mind already, or you have some new idea, feel free to discuss with us, and we are happy to help you. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed today's webinar. I would like to take this chance to expose our next webinar in February. It's about Intel One API, which is a project to deliver a set of tools and libraries, providing a unified layer to simplify the development for workloads across CPU, GPU, VPU, or even FPGA. So if you are interested, feel free to sign up through this QR code. But I will move on to next page, and this QR code will still be there, so you still have time to scan it and sign up through the registration page. So here comes to Q&A section, and thank you for joining. Feel free to type your question in the Q&A box, and some additional information I would like to share. As Taylor mentioned before, partner up with the ISB is the engine to create useful solutions that can help customers. So if you are interested, feel free to sign up within our partner page. I'm happy to connect and understand more from your solution and see what we could do together. Yeah. Also, Aeon is turning ourselves into solution provider. So we will keep updating and adding new solution or information into our aeon.solution.com page. So if you are interested, just check it out, and more new information or solution will be added. Yeah. So now feel free to type your question in the Q&A box. And I saw there's one asked me, okay, for this one. So sorry for the beginning that I forgot to share my screen in the beginning, yeah. Here I received a question regarding to what about Sigfox protocol. Yeah, for Sigfox, previously we did some study, and we found out Sigfox is not widely deployed at current stage. And from our experience or project requests from customer, we didn't receive so much requests for Sigfox, but we could definitely support this on our IoT-based gateway. but it depends on project. So if there's a project requirement, we could discuss about this. Yeah. For another question, can we have video of the whole presentation on YouTube? Yeah, sure. I think Taylor, after this meeting, Taylor will share the slides and also upload the video to our Aeon Europe YouTube channel. Then she will send out the email as a follow-up email to you and share all the related information. Yeah. What is the target life cycle we have been evaluating? Okay, let me. What is the target life cycle in years of your products? We have been evaluating the upsquare and were surprised that it is already end of life. Do you intend to support products of 10 plus years? Okay, actually we follow, for this one, we follow the product life cycle from Intel. And if I remember correctly, for upsquare, it's based on Intel Apollo Lake processor. And it's launched in the beginning of 2008. And if we provide, we provide all our products with life cycle for 15 years. So it will end until 2024. But if you so it's already close to end of life from Intel official announcement. If you are interested in upsquare, we are planning to launch our next generation of Apollo Lake processor with Intel, which is the Car Lake. And the name on the website you can find is Aton Intel 6000 series. For that one, we provide life cycle until 2034, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Next question is regarding to any experience with farming robot swarms. For this one, to be honest, for now, we don't have experience in such field, but it's definitely an interesting topic that we should look into. So in the future, we will also have a webinar regarding to AMR and the robotic application. So I will definitely take a look into it and study it and see if there's any more information that I could share on this one. Yeah. Which is your YouTube, which is our YouTube channel? Okay, you just type Aeon, AAEON, Europe, EUROP, and you could find it. But I'm sure that Taylor will also share the information regarding to this through the newsletter afterwards. We mostly need to see a roadmap of products so that we can plan our development accordingly. It may take several years to get applications and the drivers in place. And we need to assure customers that replacement parts will be available. For sure, let me think. I do remember we share our product roadmap information through our tech news updates, but I will take this into consideration and to see if there's a more efficient way and a more obvious way to let every of our customer who build their application based on our platform has the clear idea regarding to when will this product last and when will this EOL and what's the next generation that could be compatible that you can migrate your software to another platform without so much effort. Yeah. Are you open to working with other non-Linux operating system to developer drivers or API toolkits. Regarding to this one, currently from our plan within our software roadmap, we have the operating system on our board or on our most of system are Ubuntu, and we also work on Yocto and Debian, of course, the Windows. So we have plenty of options to develop our to develop the drivers and the related API toolkits. Yeah. So Taylor, I think oh yeah, but we are operating system and are considering porting our OS. Okay, yes, but we are operating system and considering porting our OS to your products. Okay, for sure. Maybe we could have a further discussion regarding to related requirement. And you could find my email from the registration page. And I would like to find our software architect. Maybe we could have a more deeper discussion on this one. Yeah. Okay, sure. Feel free to contact me and I will bridge our software architect. And we could discuss for more details within the conference call later. Yeah. Another question coming, any flying drone best weed detection already working? As far as I know, from what I have experienced now, for the weed detection application, we are still focusing on, customer are still focusing on tractor. Because if you want to use the drone to do so, the form factor and the battery life and the AI computing power on platform with such a small form factor would all need to be taken into consideration. So for this one, now we don't have experience on this one yet. So. But I will definitely spend some time to check on the market requirement to see if there's any chance to collaborate with this kind of a customer or partner and to see what we could bring to the market. All right, I did not see any, oh, okay, yeah, no problem, yeah. For now, I don't see any new questions coming, so I think that's it for today's webinar. Hope you enjoy it and hope my presentation helps you to get further idea for how agriculture work and how technology and AI could help you for your use case or project. Yeah, thank you all for joining. Yeah, so
thank you for joining. And yes, the presentation and the video will be available on YouTube and in your email. So look for it there. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We'll see you at our next webinar.
Thank you. Bye-bye.